The Miami Heat are apparently looking to make a move and execute a trade before the February 8th trade deadline. Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. My name is Amir. Before I get into the video, I just want to thank everybody for their continued support of my channel. I'm on my path to 600 subscribers, so if you could subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot to me. I have lost my voice slightly. I did go to the 49ers versus Packers divisional round playoff game last night, and yeah, so bear with me. My voice is going to be a little raspy for this one. But anyway, Miami Heat are reportedly trying to do something before the NBA trade deadline in February. And Kyle Lowry is probably the piece that we're going to move the most likely. And so Chris Haynes came out recently saying you have to look at the Brooklyn Nets, you look at the Miami Heat. Those are teams that I'm hearing that are trying to do something. And the Kyle Lowry situation in Miami with his deal, that is an attractive deal that teams could acquire. So I've talked about Kyle Lowry and his expiring contract and how the Miami Heat need to take advantage of that expiring contract and move him essentially because he's been ineffective recently. He's had a few good games here and there. He's contributed here and there throughout the season, but again, he's always up and down. He's 37. He's going to be 38. So he's going to be one of our biggest chips that we could trade. And then Nikola Jovic apparently is also available for trades potentially as well. So Kyle Lowry, I guess, has shown some interest with the Knicks. So the New York Knicks, they basically said, Thibodeau said that he values a veteran leader and point guard, and Kyle Lowry could be a good fit in the New York Knicks system. And they've been making moves, as we know, this offseason, and they're looking to do more. So a possible deal could include, hypothetically, Lowry and maybe like a Haywood Highsmith, and you could do like a smaller marginal deal and get a player like Quinton Grimes and Evan Fournier. Quinton Grimes is a shooting guard. He's like a third-year player. He's playing less this year. He's in the rotation, but only playing 19 minutes a game as opposed to 29. And he was averaging, I believe, 11 points per game last season. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and a couple assists. You know, shooting 38% from 3, which is great. So this year, averaging only 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assists. But he's shooting 37% from 3, which is good. I mean, we have a lot of guards, or shooting guards, essentially. So I don't know. We have Duncan. We have Tyler. I don't know if it makes sense to include Grimes, but he's young and he could shoot. He's not a bad player. Evan Fournier, I made another video in the past saying that him and Gordon Hayward could be 2 good fits on this team offensively. Someone who can run the offense off the bench and create their own shot opportunities. So Evan Fournier is a capable scorer, has averaged 18 points per game at one point in the league, 16 points. So he's definitely someone who can help us offensively. And we all know that Miami needs help offensively. So Lowry, again, is in his final deal of his contract, and he's going to be heading towards an unrestricted free agency. And he's not been a major contributor this season, as I've said. He's averaging 8.5 points, 4 assists, 3.5 rebounds in 35 games. Not horrible, but not good enough for our starting point guard and for the contract that he signed for. So there's other players that have been linked to the Miami Heat as well that are bigger flashes that we've done videos on in the past as well. So the Atlanta Hawks, DeJounte Murray, and we all know what happened last time the Miami Heat played the Hawks on Friday. He hit a buzzer beater, basically, or the game-winning three-pointer with 2 seconds left to beat us. So we desperately need a player like him. I think he would be a great fit for the starting point guard position on this team. And then also Terry Rozier from the Charlotte Hornets is someone who's also linked to the Miami Heat. Not sure if the Hornets are willing to trade him, but if they do, which is a possibility because they just came out saying they're willing to trade Gordon Hayward, of course, but then also Miles Bridges. So if they want to gut their roster and just keep LaMelo and Brandon Miller, they maybe will trade Rozier, and if so, Rozier said his preference is the Miami Heat. I don't know if any of these would happen, honestly, because both these teams are in the Miami Heat's division, so I wouldn't want to personally help someone in my own division, but that's just me. So anyway, apparently, according to this report and to Chris Haynes, Miami's active. I think they're finally realizing, especially after that Friday game, losing to the Hawks without Trae Young, without DeAndre Hunter, and having our big three, and only having Hawkes out, that we need to make a move. And it's also showing how important Hawkes is. Honestly, I really miss him in our lineup, and think he's going to be out today against the Magic, playing the Magic today in a couple hours. So I'm happy that the Heat are in the mindset that we need to make a move, and I'm hoping it's a bigger splash like DeJounte Murray or Terry Rozier. I'll take either one of those fools. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're actually going to make a move? Do you think we'll make a splashier move, or do you think it's going to be something on the margins like a Quinton Grimes and Evan Fournier, which is not, too exciting? Let me know. Thanks, guys.